Well, welcome to the 2025 Lacrosse Banquet. First, I want to say thank you to all the parents who volunteered to make this happen. The banquet alone, it was a ton of work, a lot of work that people didn't see, so I really appreciate it. I know our players appreciate it, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I also want to say thank you to all the parents who volunteered throughout the season for games, scorekeeping, videotaping, photos, cheering us on. Susan Bizjack for being a great team mom for varsity. Thank you for all of your support and love. We felt it, we knew that we were backed by an even better group of people. So it helped us just focus on lacrosse and nothing else. So I appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to my amazing booster club. They were all new this year. I bet they didn't know what they were getting themselves into, or they probably wouldn't have done it. But Sean, our president, Corinne, our treasurer, Jennifer Burke, our secretary, and the Millers as a collective, doing fundraising and photos and videos for both teams. You embraced the chaos, made it better, made our program thrive behind the scenes, so we can have what we have. So I have a couple of bouquets of flowers. If my boosters will come up, I'd love to say thank you. I know it's not much. I know Sean probably doesn't want flowers. Yeah, so my boosters can come up. I just want to say thank you. They were the true heroes of the season. They did amazing. My last thank you, and I'll wrap it up, is to all the players and my coaching staff. I know it was a roller coaster of a season. We didn't always get the results we wanted, but more than gaining just points and goals, we gained a sense of family, and I think that's more important than anything. We gained a sense of community and identity through working hard and persevering through some of the toughest moments and some of the highest moments. I'm going to just speak to varsity, but in our last game, our playoff game, I still get chills about it. Carlsbad, if you're lucky enough to be there, it was an electric game. It's one that I'm lucky enough to be like my first year coaching, to have a game like that and have it end our season on that. To go from, I think it was a 12-goal differential just a couple weeks before, going to a 4-goal differential is insane. We got big props from Carlsbad too. Just saying how gritty we were and how tenacious and hungry for the ball we were, and that we never gave up even in the last minute where we got 2 goals. So I want to give all my players a big congratulations for making an amazing season and finishing this strong. All right, we'll get it started. I'm going to pass it off to our JV coaches to start their awards.
All right, hi everyone, I'm Zoe.
And I'm Nikki.
First off, we just want to thank you guys so much for being here to support your girls and our players. The season was one for the books. We had a lot of girls who were new, who were just learning how to play lacrosse, and they spent every single day fighting and continuing to grow. And so for that, we thank you for an amazing season.
Lacrosse to me has always meant family, and I feel like this is a team that truly embodied what it meant to become a family when you play together. So without any more of us talking, let's get into the awards. So girls, when you guys come up here, make sure to stay up here for the remainder of us talking, and then you guys can go back to your seats. Cool. Okay, we're gonna start with Callie. So Callie, do you want to come up? athleticism in just about every aspect of her play. She was an amazing support for the midi line. She picked up the speed of the game incredibly quickly, and she was a player we could throw an attack or mid, and we know that she would deliver. She was a beast on and off the field and never failed to make not just her team, but to make Zoe and I laugh all the time, and we're really grateful that you decided to come and try out this season.
Next, we have Sophie. Sophie originally started as a defender. We quickly realized that she would also be a great attacker. When figuring this out, she was a player that we would be able to throw wherever we needed her. She was such an asset to our team, and knowing that we had someone that we could play in whatever position we needed for practice or game days kept our minds at ease. She was such a team player and an absolute beast on the field. She truly was able to do it all and was such a coachable person. With everything she did with ease and purpose, which was so amazing to watch this season.
All right, next we have Addie. Addie was one of our captains and was also another midi who helped lead our team. Addie brought a lot of fire and speed to the field every single time she touched it, and she challenged herself and always supported her teammates. Not only was she an incredible athlete, her attitude towards her teammates on game days is one that really stood out to us. Addie picked it up so quickly to the point where I remember in practice going up to her and saying, "You've played before, right?" And she was like, "No, I just started at preseason," and I was honestly blown away because of her ability to just pick up a new sport that quickly. So I'm really happy that you decided to play, and I'm really excited to see where your lacrosse career can take you.
Next up, we have Kendall. One of the sweetest people we had on our team. She was such a team player and was one of the girls who would constantly cheer on her peers. She worked hard for everything and was someone that we could always count on. She was willing and wanting to learn and grow as a player, never complained or questioned anything. If we told her little things to correct, she would immediately hop back into whatever drill we were doing and work on it. You could physically see how much she wanted to improve and work hard for everything.
Next up we have Alana. Alana, from the very start, excelled in her position as a defender. She played with a lot of heart in every move that she made. She was one of those girls that was really just a sponge and wanted to soak up that everything that Zoe and I were teaching her, and she always questioned how to improve her game. Not only was she an amazing athlete, she also was probably one of the most positive girls on the team, always uplifting her teammates and carrying herself with extreme composure, especially when things got a little bit rocky on the field. We're really glad that she came out and decided to play, and it is with that honor we want to present her with the Sportsmanship Award.
Next up, we have Sunshine. From preseason, I knew that Sunshine was going to be a big personality on the team, and she did not disappoint. She came to practice and games with the most energy. If I heard girls singing or simply cracking jokes, I knew right away that Sunshine was a part of it. She truly cared about her teammates in the sport and was an amazing person to have on this team. She never failed to make her teammates or even Nikki and I laugh, and was the backbone for this team. She represented what a student athlete should be, so with all that being said, we like to present her with the Coach's Award.
All right, next up we have Ava. Ava was also one of our captains who led the team on defense, and after every single goal, I would see Ava bringing the defensive line together, and what I hoped was strategizing how to go about the next play. She was the kind of player who stepped into that captain role very well, and she was very dependable. She knew how to encourage her teammates when she was needed to, and she provided really good constructive feedback for everybody. And even when things got a little bit tough down on D, we knew that Ava could handle it because that's just the kind of player and person that she is. It is because of this we are honored to give Ava the Defensive MVP Award.
if you blinked, you'd miss her. Eunice was one of the fastest girls on the team and definitely helped us throughout the season. Once Eunice got the ball, she would be on the other side of the field before you knew it. Throughout every game or practice, she would be one of the girls who would bulldoze through her teammates or opponents. She was one of the girls who would be able to put anywhere on the field and trust that she would work hard every second. She worked hard and pushed through every practice and game.
All right, next up we have Scarlett. Scarlett was always kind of one of those kids, even just now in line for food. We would see her and she would just start laughing immediately, and it was always just the most adorable thing. I somehow always caught her in her incredibly goofy moments. But I'm really glad that she came and played with us this season. She brought an intense level of play from her prior sports, as well as her athleticism. She stepped up when she needed to and never backed down once when we threw her on the field. No other kid would be creating chants and songs on the sideline of games that we were really far behind in. And it's because that's just the player that she is. And yeah, we're really glad that she decided to come out and play.
Half of the duo with Victoria, who claims to be Nikki and I. She was one of the many players who would constantly cheer on her teammates and would push everyone to do their best. She was a player who wanted to grow and learn and would always ask questions and come to Nikki and I for extra help. If she wasn't understanding something, she would take that initiative. And Emily was such a positive person to have on our team this year, in which we believe that she had such a big impact on the season.
We got Bella. Alright, Bella was one of those players from the very start I just knew had great potential in the sport. Coming into a brand new sport and a brand new school, it was really incredible to see her form deep friendships with the team and excel in lacrosse. Family, as you mentioned, has always been a really huge emphasis for our team. And I remember specifically at the last pasta party where we were talking about our favorite parts of the season, and Bella had mentioned that hers was finding family on this team, and that's something that I'll kind of never forget. I'm really glad that she took the leap of faith and tried out for a sport at the brand new school. So.
Alright, so don't let Avery's bubbly personality fool you, because when it was game time, she was on the field and nothing was stopping her. One story that we will never let her live down was when she face guarded a girl during a game. So during this game, Avery decided to stare down this girl and face guard her when she didn't even have the ball. The ball was on the other side of the field. She was so focused that she didn't even notice. The moment Nikki and I saw what was happening, we could not stop laughing, but we got her attention, and all she could say was, "What?" and "Oh, sorry," and started to laugh and run away. That sums Avery up as a person. She's dedicated to the game and found that balance of being able to learn and grow, but still be able to show who she is as a person. She was the biggest supporter to all of her teammates, and she would be the first to cheer someone on. She fully embodies what we expect out of our players, so with that, we would like to present her with the Time Pride Award.
Next, we have Jasmine. Jasmine was one of those players that you just knew she was playing with her heart. She was someone who never said no to anything and accepted all challenges that she was faced with. And she demonstrated grit, hard work, and what happens when you show up and show out. I'm really glad that she came out and played with us. She held her composure, and her attitude very well, and it was always noticed. I'm really excited to see where her lacrosse career can take her. Next we have Mia.
Nia was one of our captains, and we had the privilege of being able to coach her again this year, in which she pushed us to be better coaches in the best way possible. This season was filled with obstacles that we worked around, and every time she worked on things such as dodges or shooting, she would be the first one to ask for extra help. She put in the work on and off the field and was dedicated to her team this entire season. Mia was not shy to advocate for herself and continued to work hard every day. She pushed herself as well as her teammates to become better players and individuals.
Next we have Audrey. Audrey is not here. Okay, I'll still talk about her. Audrey is one of the most versatile players that we had this season. If we needed her in literally any position, even goalie, I know that she would have just jumped at the opportunity for it. She was somebody who always just wanted to help her team in any way that she possibly could, and it always showed to us. She played with grit and heart in every step she took, and she embraced every challenge, was incredibly coachable, and gave her all this season.
Next up, we have Keely, who also, I don't think is here. But right from the start, we knew that Keely would be a force to be reckoned with. She was aggressive, coachable, passionate, and willing and wanting to learn. Throughout our season, she would go above and beyond every practice and game. She was dedicated and committed to her team and showed up every single time. I believe she had such a positive impact on the team in every game that she played. She never gave up on herself, her teammates, or the game. She was quiet, but you knew that she was on the field, and so for that, we would like to present her with the Unsung Hero Award.
Her mom's gonna be accepting this from her. And kind of stuff. Alright, next up we have Kenna. Kenna was probably the most quiet girl on our team, but when she was on the field, her presence was known. She was a quiet grinder who never complained. She always listened and always pushed through. A true example of what it means to show up, work hard, and care deeply about what she was doing. An example of how she showed up and put all of her efforts in is when we found out she did a 5-mile beach run before our beach cleanup that day. I'm not too sure any other player that I've ever coached would do something like that. It is because of all of this we are incredibly honored to be giving Kenna the Attack MVP Award.
Next, we have Natalie. Natalie is one of our returners from last season, which we were so excited to have her back. Although she was on the quiet side, she was full of jokes, and this season we got to watch her come out of her shell a little bit more. She was a wild card, and some days we wouldn't know which Natalie we would get. Some days it would be quiet Natalie, and other days we would get the most aggressive and loud Natalie, which was such a big jump from what type of player she was last year. Nevertheless, she worked hard and showed up for herself and her teammates every day.
Next up, we have Victoria. The other half of the duo is Emily. She was one of those players that I could also depend on always making the team laugh and making sure that the vibes were always high and we were right. She was probably one of the most outgoing players on our team and one that never missed an opportunity to call Zoe and I out on our moments, our little everythings. I'm really glad she took a chance to come out and play, as her personality and everything about her just became such a fundamental part of our team's dynamic.
Next up, we have Sophie Evans. Evans was yet another player we were so excited to coach. Coming from other sports, we already knew that she would have a can-do mentality and would work hard every single day. She brought the intensity and the aggressiveness we would need on the field. If the ball was on the ground and she was close by, I already knew that she was going to be the first one to fight for it. She fought for everything and was so naturally athletic. We were so excited with all the things that she would accomplish this season, and she did not disappoint and continued to amaze us.
Next we have Isabel. Isabel was another one of those incredibly outgoing girls on our team, and she played with extreme energy and never backed down from any challenge as well. She was part of the little trio we had on our team and also never failed to say something silly that would just make her entire team and us laugh. If there was a group I could count on to break into song and dance, it would be those three for sure. And we really came to appreciate the way that Isabel always stayed curious and never said no to anything that we needed from her on the field. Her progress this season was phenomenal, and I can't wait to see where everything takes her.
Next up, we have Jordan. Our final captain and another returner. We had the pleasure to coach again. Jordan did not disappoint this season. She's hands down one of the hardest working girls on the team. No matter if it was a practice or a game, she gave it her all every single time. She was a player that we could count on to bring energy and aggressiveness we needed on the field. She thought about the bigger picture for her team. She was a selfless player and made sure her efforts weren't just put in herself, but the entire team. She was one of the student athletes you don't have to worry about and is able to put your full trust into knowing that she would do what's best for her teammates.
Next up, we have Michaela. Michaela was probably one of the biggest powerhouses on our team. She was one of the most reliable and versatile players we could throw on the field, and knew that she would succeed in any position we threw her in. Another thing about Michaela is just how humble she is. She would go run the ball up the field, score a goal, and just be so incredibly humble and confident in herself, and those are something that we really admire about players. She played every game with heart and intention and embodied what it meant to be an athlete, and she was a player that was incredibly respected by not just us, but her teammates as well, and she carried quite a few of the many plays successfully. It is with all of this that we are honored to present Michaela with the MVP MVP award.
Silent but deadly player. She might not be the loudest on the team, but she sure did make an impact on the field. Her field awareness and lacrosse IQ was up there, and she not only was able to push herself to improve, but pushed her teammates to be better. Becky is one of those players who is so coachable and is constantly seeking ways to be better and how she is able to improve every day. She is full of passion and hard work in every game and practice she played her game and played with her heart.
And last but certainly not least, we have Melody. Goalies will always just hold a really special place in my heart because I was a goalie, so through all of that, I got to get to know Melody incredibly well. I got to learn what kind of kid she was, and that is one that is an incredibly tough, strong, resilient kid. In those games that we were down by whatever that score was, Melody kept pushing and trying to show up for her teammates, and she was one of the most strongest parts of our team dynamic. Her grit and resilience never went unnoticed by us.
And to wrap things up for the JV side, we split up our girls into teams throughout the season, and so through the little games that we played, the winner, the group, they got Jamba Juice gift cards. So when you guys hear your name come up, your team won. We didn't do team names, but here we go. Becky, there's Callie, Sophie, Kenna, Jordan, Keely, and that's it. So, Bella.
Bella, you too. Alright, that is all that we have for now. We are going to pass it over to our varsity, but thank you again, everybody.
I'm Annalisa, by the way. I'm the assistant varsity coach. So we'll just jump right into it. All right, first up is Safi. Even though it's her first high school season, Safi has been a powerhouse all season long. She's always asking questions in practice and looking to improve her game. She brings so much energy on the field and always puts all her effort into every drill, practice, and game. She has been a pleasure to coach this season and has a bright future to look forward to. Oh, Ashley. As only a freshman, Ashley has contributed so much to the offensive team. One of my favorite moments of yours was your goal against Castle Park and how hype it was for the team. It is clear you're on a path to success and being a great adventure. There's a lot to look forward to with Ashley. Erin. Erin has grown so much this season, and what makes Erin such a great player is her positive attitude and energy she brings to the defense. She's a fighter and always puts the pressure on when we need it. By the end of the season, Erin has become a pivotal aspect of our defense, and we look forward to seeing her future lacrosse career grow even more. Cora. Cora is another sophomore that has made a huge impact this season. Her impeccable 1v1 defense is something us coaches noticed from the start of the season and makes Cora the strong defender she is. She is a player that puts her full effort into every practice and game and has been extremely coachable all season long. And thank you so much for being such a great player. I look forward Okay. Lila. Lila is a very talented player and has been instrumental to our attack this season. She has incredible stick skills and shooting and always steps up in the big moments. She is someone the team can always count on, and we hope to see Lila be the great leader she is for next season. Sadie. Sadie brings a great attitude to the team, as well as a lot of hustle to the defense. In practice, she is always laughing and making others laugh, and has been a joy to see her camaraderie with her teammates. But she's also a fighter on the field, and always leaves everything on the field, and is a great defensive player. Braylon. Braylon brings so much to the defense and reads the game insanely well. She has great timing on her slides and is always looking to help. She has so much potential, and we can't wait to see how well you do in the future. And thank you for being such a great player and so coachable. Kennedy, come on up. Alright. If you know Kennedy, you know she hates the spotlight, but she can't hide from it when she plays. She has dedicated countless hours to perfecting her skills all over the field, especially on the draw. She was instrumental to our success on the field and supporting her teammates at all times. Because of Kennedy's hard work at practice and for always doing the right thing, she is receiving the Unsung Hero Award, and she also received the honorable mention for all league awards. Jordan. 2 awards. Come on, Jordan. So Jordan was welcomed on our team a little bit later into the season, but she did not play like it. She joined our team with great energy and work ethic, consistently working on her shooting and dodging. She is a competitor at heart and willing to do whatever it takes for herself and her team to improve. She has a promising future with lacrosse, and I'm excited to see what next year has in store for her. All right, Natasha. Natasha, if you know her, she has a very big personality. Whether she is making Italian TikTok jokes or joking with her friends,
She has the people around her laughing at all times. On the field, we can always count on her to come up with the ground balls when needed at most. She is an amazing defender and strong, and we can't wait for her to continue to grow her skills in the offseason. All right, Zoe. Zoe has become one of our driving forces on attack. She gives defenders hard times stopping her free rolls, and goalies even harder time stopping her shots. She has grown so much over the course of the season, and I know she will continue to grow. Zoe has a promising future with lacrosse, and I'm excited to see her grow next season. Ariana, I don't know if you want to get up. She got surgery like yesterday. She had to fashionable choices. So unfortunately, Ariana was unable to play a majority of the season due to an injury. But from the few games and practices she played, she showed her will to win. Even after her injury, Ariana showed up to every practice and game, engaged and focused, and still looking for ways to improve her skill. I'm confident in Ariana that she will come back stronger than ever next season. All right, Annika. Annika has a hunger to learn more about the game of lacrosse and what it takes to improve her skills. She would consistently ask us coaches how she can improve in drills and games, leading to her to grow even more during the course of the season. Annika is also an encouraging teammate who makes everyone feel welcome and heard on the team. We are excited to see Annika's progression next season. All right, Mila. Mila is one of our incredible midfielders. This season, I believe Mila matured a lot and stepped into a leadership role. Mila not only led the team with her intensity and effort on the field, but also through her attitude and energy. She put her own feelings to the side sometimes, whether it's frustration, pain, anger. A lot of times it's anger. To the side so she could lift up those around her. That's a trait I cannot coach, but it's just one Mila has. I'm excited to have the opportunity to coach Mila again next season. All right, Lily. Lily is a very talented player all over the field. She got us a ton of draw controls, was a threat on the offensive side of the field, while also causing turnovers on the defensive side. Lily's all-out effort everywhere on the field helped the team stay competitive in games, and also earned herself a couple too many yellow cards. Lily's play led her teammates to play at her level, causing the team to improve as a whole. Because of Lily causing all of her turnovers, her ground balls, and defensive plays, Lily is receiving defensive MVP, and she also earned honorable mention in All-League. Caitlin is her teammate's biggest cheerleader and supporter. You could always hear her from the field cheering on her team. My favorite one being Holy Guac. Her witty commentary on the sidelines had me laughing most of the time. In the cage, she has great vision, quickness, and vocal skills in the crease, making her a leader for our defense. Caitlin is absolutely fearless, throwing her body at whatever shot is coming her way just so she can block it. She has amazing promise, and we are so lucky to have Caitlin again for next year. All right, Sarah. Sarah is one of our natural athletes on the team. She is quick, fast, and a great team player. She is always there for her other defensive teammates to have their back when they need it the most, whether it's a slide or moving the ball up the field. Sarah has so much potential, and when she has the same amount of confidence I have in her, she's going to be unstoppable. I'm so excited that we have the pleasure to have Sarah again next season. Sophie is another one of those players that we have pulled up later into the season. She's extremely athletic. If you've ever seen her run down the field or run at somebody, you're scared. She is able to apply her field sense and speed from other sports onto the lacrosse field. Her feistiness and tenacity earned her a spot on our defensive unit. Sophie has an incredibly bright future ahead of her with lacrosse, and I'm excited to see her grow over the next season. All right, moving on to our seniors. Natalie. I was lucky enough to know Natalie since her freshman year, not as her lacrosse coach, but as her field hockey coach. Seeing her grow from the shy freshman that she once was to a hardworking, smart senior she is now, I was incredibly fortunate to see that. She cares deeply for those around her and works extremely hard on and off the field. I know Natalie will do amazing things at USC. All right, Megan. Megan is one of our standout defenders who has undeniable impact on our team. Megan is a defensive expertise, helping lift up the newer defenders on the team with navigating those more difficult situations that they may not have experienced before. Megan is receiving the Titan Legacy Award, not just for her lacrosse skills, but for her embodiment of what it means to be a Poway High girls lacrosse player. Loyal, perseverant, and gritty. Natalie, you also have a blanket, but she forgot to give it to you. So don't worry. Alexandra. Alexandra had a breakout season this year. She allowed herself to showcase her talent that she always had. She was a weapon on the offensive unit, often finding the back of the net or helping her teammates find their own goals. She has incredible leadership and knowledge of the game that I know she will carry on to her collegiate career. For those reasons, Alexandra is receiving the Offensive MVP Award and also earned honorable mention in league. All right, Analia. This was Analia's first year ever playing lacrosse, and I wish she had started sooner. She picked up the game of lacrosse instantly because she used her knowledge and field sense from the other sports she has played. We would look at Analia in those key games where we knew she could stop the fast break. Analia is kind, determined, and capable of amazing things, and we are lucky that she was a part of our program for this year. Analia. All right, last up, Gwenny. All right, I say this every year, but I'm gonna keep saying it because I like the tradition now. I had the privilege of warming up Gwen for every practice and every game. She kept me humble, telling me when I'd miss, telling me when I'm not shooting hard. So I always had to show her up a little bit. I'm so lucky to have witnessed how far Gwen has come from her sophomore year to her senior year. She is an amazing teammate, a great leader, and has unwavering confidence in herself. I know she will do big things at the next level as she takes her skills to high point. This year, Gwen had a huge impact on her games, and having over 250 saves on the season speaks for itself. Gwen is receiving our overall MVP award and also was voted by all of Avocado League for first team. All right, while I still have the mic, we also do mini teams. This season, we did a little bit different where we just did 2 teams instead of 4. I think it made it more competitive and more fun.
So, with 43 points over 38, Bald won. Come and claim your prize. If JV captains would like to come up, you guys can do your most likely.
Okay, for our most likely awards, we have. Hi, I'm Mia. I'm Mia. Okay, I'm gonna just go. Okay, so for most likely to secretly be the best hairstylist, we have Sophie.
Okay, and then for most likely to have the best game day hair, we have Callie. She's not here, but most likely to braid everyone's hair before the game is Eunice.
Most likely to sing Rain Rock, Sunshine. For most likely to have the pizza slice, we have Alana.
For most likely to compliment the other team, we have Kendall. Most likely to have the most aggressive box out is Natalie.
Most likely to bring the ball up the entire field was Kenna. She's not here today, but for most likely to have the best slickbacks is Keely.
Also, this one's not here, so most likely to sing during a pasta party, Audrey. Most likely to have snacks in her bag is Jasmine.
Most likely to laugh at the coaches, Avery. For most likely to Lord Dunk at a pasta party, we have Bella.
For most likely to give deep advice on the field, we have Anna Lee. Most likely to become TikTok famous is Scarlett.
Most likely to juke someone out, Sophie Evans. For most likely to fall face first in a goal, we have Isabel.
Most likely to make the cleanest goals goes to Michaela. Most likely to gritty while sprinting is Victoria.
Most likely to talk in French, Melody. For most likely to be nonchalant, we have Ava.
For most likely to give the most motivational speech, we have Mia.
Most likely to have the best face card is Becky.
Most likely to have the most bruises, Jordan.
And most likely to scream while doing a drill is Addie. That's it, thank you.
Hi everyone. We're the varsity captains, and first we just want to start off and give a huge thank you to all the parent volunteers throughout the entire season. You know, you guys make this program work. You make it run. The players just get to do our thing. The coaches get to do our thing, and it allows us to just have the best experience ever. We really want to give a shout out to the Millers for taking photos and videos, and also the Meermans for taking photos throughout the season. We really appreciate you guys, and it's fun to look back at all the games. And then also, I want to give out a huge shout out to the coaches. Both of you guys stepped up a lot this season. You know, Coach Beer stepping up as a head coach, and Coach A is his first season coaching. And I think it was the most memorable season for me because you guys just have such a great impact on all of us. You inspire us, you push us, and even during hard times, you're always just a steady rock for us. And I know I'll always look up to both of you, and I just appreciate you guys so much. You guys shaped my high school seasons, and just like my lacrosse career overall. These last 4 years, at least for me, have been the most memorable working with Coach B, and then this last one especially with Coach A. Thank you so much.
Okay, I have a thank you. A thank you for our teammates. So we would like to thank our teammates for sticking together through the season. Obviously, we didn't get the record that we wanted, but I don't think that reflected how much work the girls put in. We were really impressed with how much the team has improved from the beginning. We went from a brand new team with only 7 returning varsity members to a team of 23 who learned how to communicate, work together, and support each other. We really enjoyed being in your company for the last few months, from practices to games to pasta parties, and there's no other team we'd rather have been on in our senior year. You guys have really grown on us, and we'll miss the giggles and brain rot at practice. Through it all, we really feel like we didn't just meet new teammates, but we felt like we made new friends. Thank you for working hard. Thank you for lifting each other up. And thank you for making us feel like we made an impact.
And to show our appreciation for you guys, we have our captain's gift, which this year is a little frame that we decorated for each one of you guys and then put in a team picture, and we'll hand that to you with your superlative. So without further ado, what do you want to hand out the first one?
Okay, first off, we have Analia. Analia is most likely to be asked the time.
Most likely to be looking up updates on the baseball game is going to Sarah.
to jump when she's shooting is Zoe.
Most likely to scream over her phone getting locked out is Sophie.
Most likely to accidentally steal JV's warm-up pants is Natalie.
Most likely to pee her pants is Mila.
Most likely to yell, "Challenge it!" is Caitlin.
Most likely to scream when she plays attack goes to Cora.
Most likely to not use her left hand is Jordan.
Most likely to get her name mispronounced by the announcer is Annika.
Most likely to steal the moon goes to Braylon.
Most likely to kill John Fork is Lila.
Most likely to always wear a matching set to practice is Kennedy.
Most likely to get hit when she's not in goal goes to Gwen.
Most likely to be sent on a ball hunt is Ariana.
Most likely to back out up without looking is Natasha.
Most likely to gritty after a goal goes to Sadie.
Most likely to get 3 PP points in a row is Ashley.
Most likely to not have a ride is Safi.
Most likely to be mysteriously gone for a week goes to Erin.
Okay, most likely to get a yellow card goes to Lily.
Most likely to smell like Tiger's Bomb is Megan. Most likely to crop dust the digger. Most likely to get married is Coach B. Most likely to get engaged. Okay. Thank you guys so much for such a great season.
right, everybody, we're getting to 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. We're almost there. We're making good time. Before I forget, we would love to get team pictures outside. So when we're done here, we'll head out and get some team photos. That would be awesome. So first off, welcome everyone. I'm Sean Monzette, otherwise known as Lila's dad. I had the honor to serve this year for the first time as the Booster Club president. It's awesome to see such a great turnout to celebrate our teams and coaches. A lot of thanks have already been put out there, but I'd really like to give thanks again to the Booster Club and volunteers for getting this banquet together. We were an all-new team of Booster Club members, volunteers this year, and I hope we at least gave the semblance that we sort of knew what we were doing. Right? We'll build on it next year, right? This girls program, I think a lot of you guys know. I wish I knew this when I spoke to some of you at the parents meeting earlier in the season. This program is nearly 100% self-funded by the people in this room. Every parent made this possible, and it's not just the donations, but it's the time spent, the driving to the practice, the games, the commitment, the generous donations, the pasta parties. We would not be here tonight without every single one of you parents, so really thank you for everything that you did. So now the thank yous. The coaches, a lot of the thank yous already happened, but I do want to thank Coach B, first year coach, and she was a huge help to us in kind of navigating our way, just pointing us in the right direction. She was always there to answer questions for us, which was fantastic. So I do want to recognize a couple Booster Club All-Stars. Corinne taking over as treasurer, tackling our finances, bringing order to chaos. The work continues, but she has built the foundation, and I feel like we're in a really good place. Jennifer Burke, the secretary, kept us organized, made senior night and this banquet happen pretty seamlessly, among others. Huge help. I do want to give props to Peter Burke. We actually have a new website. You guys may have seen some of this. So it's an all-new website, PowayGirlsLacrosse.com. Check it out. We'll update it, as the season progresses. But we have our own URL. We are in control of that going forward. So that's really exciting. So thank you to Peter for that. Susan Miller, our fundraising lead, among many things. It's crazy to think that this was her first year on our board, because it seems like she's been doing this forever, and in a way, she has, amongst all the other things she's done for Poway programs. She established these community connections for us that are going to benefit for years to come, and Susan also was huge in making this banquet happen. But I can't thank Susan without her partner in life and photography, Mr. Frederick Miller. The two of you have done so much for this program, and will be truly missed as Alexander graduates and play lacrosse at the next level. And I actually would like to give those guys a round of applause, because I don't know two people that have done more for the program than you guys, so truly it's appreciated, and you will be missed, although we will be reaching out for help and all the contacts that you have. Please don't go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. So now to our volunteer MVPs. These folks may not have been on the Booster Club, but just came up huge and just led to the enjoyment of being fans of our daughters and this lacrosse program. So Nicole Tubbs and Susan Bizjack kept stats at every game, home and away, rain or shine, and there was a lot of rain in the beginning of the season. I felt for those guys. I also wanted to thank Susan for stepping up as varsity team mom. I always look forward to her emails, chock full of information, super helpful. I do want to say for any parents that had daughters on JV that might be coming back next year, we could really use help with a JV mom or dad, just somebody to help with communication. That would be amazing. And so we start to ask for volunteers going into next season. Would love to get a JV mom, a dad to step up. That would be huge. The Demirmans, we were blessed with amazing photography this year. So, we had the Millers helping out, the Demirmans helping out with photography. We just got amazing images of our girls for a lot of the games. Josh Priest, first and foremost, donut board, all Josh. Thank you, Josh. By the way, if you need cabinets, check out ButlerBrothersCabinets.com. You see the pride Josh put into building that donut board. imagine the cabinetry he could do. So, yeah, but Josh, he was our varsity PA announcer. Him and I worked the booth together, really enjoyed it. It's hilarious. We went from not knowing we had to play the national anthem in the first game. Like literally, we just didn't know what we had to do. So I think by the end of the season, we sort of got a good rhythm going. Hopefully we'll be together for the next couple of years doing this, and we'll have some fun and look forward to that. Patrick Dawson, JV, he did the scoreboard and announcing duty solo, which was huge, stepped up for most of the games, that was awesome. And then Lisa Dvorak, who produced these beautiful banquet programs. She also did the senior night programs, so we can thank Lisa for all the work that she did. To everyone else that made this banquet happen, you know who you are. It was substantial work, and I really enjoyed collaborating with all of you. And the future is bright for our program, and I look forward to maintaining the continuity on the board, bringing some people back. But if there's folks that are interested in helping in any capacity, joining the Booster Club, volunteering for some of these events, please let us know. You know, we could use all the help we can get. And go Power. One last thing, like I think some of you guys know, we set this whole room up in an hour, thanks to everybody who helped. We also need to take this room down in an hour and be out of here by 9 o'clock. So for those, if you don't mind, like when you get up from your chair, grab your chair, we'll stack them in the corner. You know, there's garbages in the corner, just, you know, put your plates away. We are the cleanup crew, so could appreciate any help that you guys can give. Thank you so much. And then I do want to give some thank you. So first and foremost, Susan Bizcheck, Team Mom, we have a gift for you. Thank you so much for being Team Mom, stepping up there. I don't know what Team is. Awesome. And then, and then for the coaches, again, I know so much was said already, but gift for Coach B. Come on, step up. Thank you, Coach. There you go. Coach Annalisa. Thank you. Oh shoot, I didn't give Susan her envelope, but we'll give it to her. Okay. Coaches Zoe and Nikki, may as well come up together. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I think that's it, folks. So we'll try to get some team pictures in the back. And like I said, if you can help in any way cleaning up, that would be greatly appreciated. Guys, thanks for coming.